Speaking of, I want to be on a ship. I want to be on a yacht.
Yeah. I think that's...
You can make that happen in the marina this weekend.
Yeah.
A little 3-hour cruise. There you go.
In Marina Del Rey. Welcome back to the Lakeshow podcast presented by Jack in the Box. If you're enjoying the show, you can check out more original podcasts from our Spectrum News journalists on the Spectrum News app. Just head to the podcast section to listen to the latest episodes. You can download the Spectrum News app on the App Store or Google Play. Time for a roundup, bucket or brick, presented by Jack in the Box. Bucket or brick. D'Angelo Russell will break the Lakers' three-point single-season record, breaking his own record from last season, which was 226 makes.
That's a lot of threes.
Brez, don't get mad at me. I'm bricking it just because I think he's going to have around 220.
Oh, okay.
He'll be a little short. He's going to have a lot of threes. It's going to be second most all time. But I just don't think he's going for like 230.
Well, it's also.
You know, B More just yelled at me. You're right. Under JJ. Yeah, I think there's going to be more volume for other people.
Okay.
Terrible answer. I'm bucketing this.
I mean,
best shooter on the team.
I mean, the easy call is to
brick. Why'd you guys give me the question if I can't answer it how I want to answer it?
I actually thought it was a layup for you. But
the easy answer is brick because he might get traded. So if he gets traded, he's not breaking his own thing. This assumes, you know, he's been a trade chip for a little bit here. This assumes that he's going to be here the whole year. I'm absolutely bucketing it. I think if we go back to like January and December when he was really struggling, he got sent to the bench for a few weeks, coming off the bench. Hey, if he's a starter all the way through and he ends his season with the Lakers, keep in mind he's an expiring contract. If the Lakers are struggling, they might try to change things up. He's the contract that would be traded. But if he's here the whole season and he's in the starting lineup, I think he beats that record.
I'm the only idiot who tried to get cute. I apologize. Bucket. Let's move on.
Bucket or brick. Jalen Hood-Schifino, who was also at the at the facility yesterday, is ready to fight for minutes in training camp.
I'll go first. I'm going to brick it. I'm going to brick it. Here's why. You have a healthy Gabe Vincent. And have heard that Jalen has been another one of those players who's been at the facility a lot this summer. Good for him. But, you know, he couldn't even compete in Summer League because he was still coming off that injury. I felt like that would have been a really good couple weeks because, remember, there's 2 Summer Leagues now, one up in the Bay Area and one in Vegas. You know, he's just already behind a little bit, and you got a healthy Gabe Vincent. I don't think he's there yet, Allie.
I would love to be wrong. I'm going to brick it. I just don't think he's there yet either. He's young, hasn't had the experience yet. Lakers have plenty of ball handling type guys with D'Lo and AR and Gabe and Braun. I just don't see him cracking the line. I would be so excited to be wrong.
He's a guy that really needed Summer League, I feel like.
I would love to be
he just wasn't healthy.
Yeah. So. Final one. Jeannie Buss recently spoke with the LA Times and shared this on LeBron. The way he played in the Olympics, he might be the greatest of all time.
Wow.
Bucket or brick, you agree with Jeannie that he might be the greatest of all time?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm going to bucket that because, first of all, Jeannie's the owner and she's always right. No, I'm just kidding. Because, like, of course he's in that conversation. He's got over 40,000 points. What he did at the Olympics at 39 years old. What he's done in the later part of his career, like still averaging 27 at 39. Like, he's earned that. He's, you know, the GOAT debate for me is always, you know, listen, I got MJ in there, I got Cap in there, I got Kobe in there, I got Braun in there, and I'm sticking with it. And we can sit at the table and debate it all day long and make an argument for all 4. He's absolutely in that conversation.
Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt. Wouldn't it be great if Mount Rushmore was like 9 people instead of 4? I mean, it's so hard to narrow it down to 4, and the players get in trouble all the time because they're asked, who's your Mount Rushmore of blah, 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 and they get 4, and they get in trouble for it because you always leave people off. But that's a really good 4, and LeBron would absolutely be and should be on anyone's Mount Rushmore, right? I mean, we need all-time leading something in whatever it is, you're there.
I've always felt like the 3, even though I'm such a Kobe guy, I always thought like LeBron, Kareem, and MJ all changed that. Like, we never saw anything like LeBron. You know, that position, you know, that size, that speed, that power, playing a point forward and scoring different ways. Also the assist, like what he can do. Kareem, you know, they had to make rules to try to stop Kareem. right? What he did from high school all the way through the NBA. And, you know, Sky Hook, no one's ever seen that before. And then MJ, you know, how he, you know, absolutely changed the game globally.
6-0 in the finals.
You know, and Kobe was so close to MJ.
Yeah,
so that's why I was like, put him in there. You know, so for me, I've always said those three guys are really. And now the next generation is going to put Steph in there. He's transcended the game as well.
Yep. Can't forget about Steph.
Yeah. You guys are awesome.
So are you.
Bucket that.
Thanks. Bucket that you guys are awesome?
No, you are.
All right. We have a game to do. So we're going to wrap this podcast up. Thanks to you for listening to the Lake Show podcast presented by Jack in the Box. If you like what you hear, leave us a rating and review on your favorite podcast app. We want to hear from you. Send us your questions. Hit us up on X at Relay Clifton at Geeter3 and at Mike _Bresnahan. Until next week.